All right, let's talk about something every single one of us saying has been through being disrespected. That feeling when someone tries to bring you down, to shake you, to make you question yourself. And you know what? It happens. It's part of life. But let me tell you something. How you respond to that moment says more about you than anything else. See, there's power in staying quiet after disrespect. There's power in standing firm, looking forward, and letting your actions do the talking. We're not here to stoop to someone else's level. We're here to rise. We're here to show them without a word that we know who we are and nothing they say can touch us. Let me explain to you. Choosing silence in the face of disrespect is a choice to stand rooted in your own power, grounded in your values. Silence is often misunderstood as a weakness, but make no mistake, it takes profound strength and self-control to choose not to respond when someone is attempting to drag you down. Choosing silence is about knowing when a response will give someone else control over your emotions and instead deciding to remain focused on your goals, unbothered by attempts to shake you. Silence says, I'm not here to prove my worth. I know who I am. When you respond with silence, you're drawing a line in the sand. You're defining what you're willing to accept in your life and what you won't waste your energy on. This is not about pretending something didn't happen. It's about recognizing that not every negative force deserves your attention. By choosing silence, you're preserving your energy for what really matters, for people and goals that align with your values. You're building mental resilience, and each time you do it, you're making a powerful statement to yourself. My inner peace is worth more than anyone's attempt to shake it. Letting go of the need to react is a form of mastery. It allows you to stay calm, focused, and free from the roller coaster of emotions that others might try to put you on. It's about reclaiming your power and showing that your energy is precious, it's too valuable to be wasted on negativity. Choosing silence doesn't mean you don't have a response. It means you're wise enough to understand that a response isn't always warranted. Sometimes the greatest strength lies in simply walking away and letting your actions be the only proof anyone needs of your strength. Every time you choose silence, you're taking back control of your emotional landscape. You're making a choice that aligns with your future, your goals, and your peace. This choice doesn't always come easily. It requires confidence, and it takes practice. But each time you exercise this choice, you build a stronger foundation for yourself. You're building a life where outside forces don't dictate your emotional state. Protecting your peace is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Life will bring challenges, people will bring drama, and disrespect will sometimes come from the least expected sources. But your peace, your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being is your foundation. It's where you draw your strength, your resilience, and your ability to keep going. Protecting your peace means setting boundaries and saying no when something threatens your well-being. It's about choosing environments, people, and situations that nourish you rather than drain you. This isn't selfishness. It's self-respect. When you protect your peace, you're valuing yourself enough to reject anything that disturbs your harmony. It's a conscious decision to safeguard your mind and heart against negativity. Protecting your peace means you recognize when someone's behavior isn't about you, it's about them, and you don't have to internalize their negativity. Instead, you let it roll off you like water off a stone because you're anchored in something deeper. You'll find that some people and situations will pull at you, looking to disrupt your stability, to drag you into arguments, drama, or distractions. But protecting your peace is about staying focused on what you're building and refusing to let anyone sidetrack you from your goals. It's about preserving your energy for things that genuinely matter, for relationships that uplift you, and for endeavors that fulfill you. It's a discipline, really, to be aware of what you allow into your space. protecting your peace means choosing to disengage from what doesn't serve your purpose. It's letting go of grudges, releasing anger, and choosing not to hold on to resentment because you know that peace can't flourish where bitterness exists. You're making a commitment to yourself, a promise that your mental clarity and happiness are worth more than any petty conflict or temporary frustration. This protection requires effort and vigilance. It means stepping away from conversations that pull you down, turning off the noise of criticism and judgment that doesn't serve you, and tuning in to what truly brings you joy. When you protect your peace, you're not just avoiding negativity, you're creating space for growth, for positivity, and for things that align with who you are and who you want to be. It's a declaration that your mental health and happiness are non-negotiable. Letting actions speak louder than words is the art of showing rather than telling. When someone doubts you, disrespects you, or tries to pull you down, words might feel like the quickest weapon to defend yourself. But actions, they're infinitely more powerful. Actions don't just say what you can do, they prove it. When you let your actions do the talking, you show the world who you are without a single word, without any need to explain yourself or justify your worth. This approach isn't about silence, it's about focus. It's about directing your inner way from proving yourself and instead channeling it into your work, your growth, and your journey. When you focus on action, you're not distracted by negativity. You're committed to results. You're investing in things that last, that build your future, and that define your character. People might not understand you or believe in you right away, but when they see your results, when they see what you've accomplished, your actions will leave no room for doubt. Letting actions speak louder also means choosing persistence over argument. Instead of getting sidetracked by the need to defend yourself, you're dedicated to moving forward. When someone challenges you, you respond by doubling down on your commitment, by pushing harder, by achieving what they thought you couldn't. And that success, it speaks volumes. It's a testament to your resilience, your determination, and your refusal to be shaken by other people's limitations. Actions have a way of building respect, not just from others, but from yourself. Every small effort, every step forward is a reminder that you're building something real, something solid. You're not just talking about what you're going to do, you're making it happen. People can argue words, but they can't argue with results. When you focus on what you're achieving, when you let your work speak for itself, you create a foundation that no one can take away from you. By letting actions speak louder, you're showing integrity. You're not out to prove something for anyone else's approval. You're driven by your own standards, your own goals, and your own commitment to excellence. Each action, each accomplishment reinforces your value and your purpose without needing to shout it from the rooftops. It's not about showiness, it's about substance. Real strength doesn't demand attention, it earns respect. Understand, don't absorb is about learning to separate what people throw at you from what you actually take in. It's about hearing criticism, negativity, or even disrespect without letting it sink into your heart and mind. When people bring negativity your way, it's often more about them than it is about you. Understanding this lets you listen, assess, and let go without carrying their baggage. By understanding rather than absorbing, you're choosing not to internalize someone else's limitations or doubts. You can recognize what's happening, but it doesn't define you, and it doesn't belong to you. This mindset allows you to approach difficult situations with clarity. You can look at a comment or a criticism and ask yourself, what's the intent here? Is there something constructive, or is it just negativity looking for a place to land? Understanding lets you filter out what doesn't serve you, protecting your sense of self and your peace of mind. You're taking in the lesson, but you're leaving behind the unnecessary weight of other people's fears or frustrations. It's about keeping perspective and staying grounded even when someone tries to shake you. When you understand but don't absorb, you're cultivating emotional resilience. you become like a stone in a river. Negativity may hit you, but it doesn't penetrate. You're able to look at situations objectively, ask yourself if there's any truth you can take to improve, and discard the rest. This doesn't mean dismissing everyone's feedback, but it means being selective about what you allow to shape your mindset. You're controlling what enters your mind and protecting yourself from things that don't align with your goals or values. By understanding without absorbing, you also protect your confidence. You don't let random criticisms or moments of disrespect affect how you view yourself. You recognize that someone's words or actions are often more about their own fears, their insecurities, or their own challenges. You have the wisdom to acknowledge their experience without letting it become part of your own. This is how you stay strong, how you protect your inner space, and how you stay focused on what you're here to accomplish. Responding to yourself rather than to others is a powerful concept that puts you firmly in control of your reactions and emotions. In moments of disrespect or negativity, it's easy to react impulsively, allowing the words or actions of others to dictate your response. But when you choose to respond to yourself, you prioritize your values, your goals, and your mental health over the chaos that might be thrown your way. This shift in perspective empowers you to stay true to who you are, regardless of external pressures. When faced with disrespect, ask yourself, what do I really want to say? What aligns with my values? Instead of letting anger or frustration drive your response, take a moment to breathe and think. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about processing them in a way that reflects your true self. Responding to yourself means choosing words and actions that resonate with your intent. By responding to yourself, you also break the cycle of negativity. When you respond to someone's disrespect with equal negativity, you're only perpetuating a cycle that can drag both parties down. Instead, when you choose to respond thoughtfully and intentionally, you create a new path. You demonstrate that you won't be pulled into a conflict that doesn't serve you. This approach doesn't mean you avoid confrontation when necessary. It means you handle it in a way that reflects your principles and preserves your peace. This way of responding also reinforces your self-worth. You're telling yourself that your emotions matter, that your integrity matters, and that you're not just a pawn in someone else's game. It cultivates self-respect and encourages you to establish boundaries that protect your well-being. Each time you consciously choose how to respond, you're building the habit of prioritizing your thoughts and feelings over the noise of others, reaffirming your commitment to yourself. Responding to yourself rather than to them fosters a deeper understanding of who you are and what you stand for. It's a reminder that you have the power to choose how you engage with the world. Your reactions reflect your character, your goals, and your inner strength, not the fleeting moments of disrespect from others. By staying true to yourself, you carve out a space where your values shine through and your personal growth continues unimpeded by outside negativity. Staying focused on your path is about having a clear vision of your goals and remaining committed to them regardless of distractions or setbacks. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, including negativity, disrespect, and moments that could derail you from your journey. But when you maintain a strong focus on your path, you're essentially creating a mental filter that helps you discern what is important and what is merely noise. This focus is crucial for progress, enabling you to channel your energy into actions that lead you closer to your aspirations rather than sidetracked by petty conflicts. To stay focused on your path, it's essential to define what success looks like for you personally. This means identifying your values, your dreams, and the specific steps you need to take to achieve them. Once you have that clarity, it becomes easier to dismiss distractions. You'll find that when negativity arises, whether from others or from unexpected situations, it's much simpler to refocus your attention on what you want to accomplish. This practice transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, teaching you to navigate obstacles with a determined mindset. Staying focused on your path helps you cultivate resilience. When you encounter disrespect, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and get caught up in the emotional whirlwind. However, if you consistently remind yourself of where you're headed and why it matters, you can rise above the noise. Resilience is built in these moments of distraction where you consciously choose to redirect your extra energy back to your ambitions instead of getting entangled in someone else's drama. Part of this focus also involves surrounding yourself with positive influences, people who uplift you, mentors who inspire you, and environments that encourage growth. By curating your surroundings, you create a supportive network that aligns with your vision. This doesn't mean avoiding conflict or criticism altogether. It means choosing how much of it you let into your life. When you prioritize relationships that encourage you to stay on track, you're more likely to maintain the momentum needed to reach your goals. Staying focused on your path is not a one-time decision. It's an ongoing commitment. It requires regular self-reflection and a willingness to adjust your course when necessary. This could involve reassessing your goals, seeking new opportunities, or letting go of relationships and situations that no longer serve you. By maintaining a mindset that is dedicated to personal growth and fulfillment, you're consistently reinforcing your determination to stay on your chosen path. Ultimately, the journey is yours, and it's essential to own it. Staying focused means acknowledging that there will be bumps along the road, but those bumps don't define your journey. Instead, they offer lessons that can guide you further along your path, making you more resilient and adaptable. Every step you take, every choice you make brings you closer to your destination as long as you keep your eyes on the prize and remain committed to your vision. Leading with dignity and respect is about embodying the qualities that uplift not only yourself, but also those around you. It's a commitment to treating yourself and others with honor, regardless of the circumstances. When faced with disrespect or negativity, responding with dignity means you choose to maintain your composure and integrity rather than stooping to lower levels of behavior. This approach sends a powerful message that your values are unshakable and that you refuse to be defined by the actions of others. Leading with dignity starts from within. It requires a strong sense of self-awareness and self-respect, understanding your worth, and recognizing that you have the power to choose how to react in any situation. When you lead with dignity, you set an example for others. Your calm demeanor in the face of adversity can inspire those around you to also choose respect over conflict, fostering an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. Respect is a two-way street, and when you lead with it, you're cultivating relationships built on trust and understanding. When you approach conversations and conflicts with respect, you open the door for constructive dialogue rather than escalation. This doesn't mean you have to accept disrespect or allow others to walk over you. Rather, it means you assert yourself while maintaining a level of courtesy and professionalism. It's about finding the balance between standing your ground and honoring the humanity of others, even when they don't extend the same courtesy to you. Leading with dignity and respect empowers you to build a solid reputation. People are drawn to those who exude integrity and humility. When you approach challenges with respect for yourself and others, you create a positive ripple effect. Others are more likely to respond to you with respect in return, and this mutual recognition can transform relationships both personally and professionally. This approach also extends to how you handle failures and setbacks. When you lead with dignity, you take responsibility for your actions and learn from your mistakes without resorting to blame or defensiveness. This humility showcases your commitment to growth and your understanding that everyone is capable of making errors. By addressing your shortcomings with dignity, you invite others to do the same, fostering a culture of accountability and support. Leading with dignity and respect requires a conscious effort to communicate effectively. It's about choosing your words thoughtfully, actively listening to others, and showing empathy even when faced with criticism or disrespect. When you engage with others in this manner, you not only protect your own dignity, but also uplift those around you, encouraging a culture of respect that can have a lasting impact. In essence, leading with dignity and respect is a choice that can shape your interactions in your environment. It reinforces the idea that your response to disrespect is not merely a reflection of the situation, but a testament to your character. This commitment to dignity and respect ultimately empowers you to navigate life's challenges with grace, setting the standard for how you want to be treated and how you wish to treat others. Making peace with discomfort is about embracing the inevitable challenges and uncertainties that come with growth and change. Life is filled with moments that stretch us, challenge us, and force us out of our comfort zones. Whether it's facing conflict, receiving criticism, or stepping into the unknown, discomfort is often a prerequisite for personal development. By learning to accept and even welcome discomfort, you cultivate resilience and adaptability, essential qualities for navigating life's complexities. When you make peace with discomfort, you acknowledge that it's a natural part of the human experience. Instead of resisting or avoiding uncomfortable situations, you choose to lean into them. This shift in mindset allows you to view discomfort not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to learn more about yourself, your capabilities, and your values. Every uncomfortable situation holds the potential to teach you something valuable, whether it's a lesson in patience, empathy, or perseverance. One of the first steps to making peace with discomfort is to change your relationship with fear. Fear often accompanies discomfort, making it easy to shy away from challenging situations. However, understanding that fear is a normal response can help you navigate it more effectively. Instead of letting fear dictate your actions, you can acknowledge it and decide to move forward anyway. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It means recognizing that fear and discomfort don't have to control your choices. By doing so, you empower yourself to take risks and pursue opportunities that align with your goals. Additionally, making peace with discomfort involves developing emotional resilience. Resilience is not about being unshakable, but about being able to bounce back from difficulties and keep moving forward. When you embrace discomfort, you build a stronger foundation for resilience. You learn that setbacks are not permanent, they are part of the journey. Each time you face discomfort and navigate through it, you reinforce your ability to handle future challenges. This practice strengthens your confidence, allowing you to take on bigger risks and embrace new opportunities without the paralyzing fear of failure. Part of this process is also about self-compassion. When discomfort arises, it's easy to fall into self-criticism, questioning your abilities or worth. However, by treating yourself with kindness during these moments, you create a supportive inner dialogue that encourages growth rather than shame. Acknowledge that discomfort is a part of being human and remind yourself that it's okay to feel uneasy. This self-compassion can transform your perspective, allowing you to approach challenges with curiosity instead of show them, don't tell them is a powerful principle that emphasizes the importance of actions over words. In a world filled with promises and proclamations, it is easy to get lost in rhetoric and empty assertions. However, true impact comes from demonstrating your values, intentions, and capabilities through tangible actions rather than merely verbalizing them. When you embody this principle, you create a stronger and more authentic connection with others, allowing your actions to speak for themselves. To show rather than tell requires a deep commitment to follow through. It's not enough to express your intentions or aspirations. You must actively work towards them. Whether you aspire to be a leader, a role model, or simply a person of integrity, your behavior should reflect those aspirations. This means taking consistent, deliberate actions that align with your words. If you want to inspire trust, for instance, you must demonstrate reliability and transparency in your interactions. When people see you living your values, they are more likely to believe in you and respect you. This principle also applies to how you handle challenges and setbacks, trust, and reliability. It's not enough to talk about your goals. You must take the necessary steps to achieve them. Whether it's completing a project, helping a colleague, or contributing to a cause, your actions will resonate more profoundly than mere words. As you achieve your goals, you create a legacy that speaks volumes about your character and dedication. Embracing the idea of show them, don't tell them cultivates patience and humility. It's about recognizing that actions often take time to manifest results. In a culture that often values instant gratification, staying committed to showing your intentions through consistent actions can be a challenge. However, this commitment fosters resilience and demonstrates a deep understanding of the process required for meaningful change. By focusing on your actions rather than seeking immediate recognition, you allow the impact of your efforts to grow organically, ultimately leading to lasting transformation. Showing rather than telling requires a willingness to engage in continuous self-improvement. When you prioritize personal growth, you not only enhance your skills and abilities, but also set an example for others to follow. This commitment to self-development encourages a culture of learning and adaptability, inspiring those around you to strive for excellence as well. When you embody the values of dedication and hard work, you create an environment where everyone is motivated to contribute and excel. Owning your inner calm is about cultivating a profound sense of peace and self-assurance that remains steadfast, even in the face of chaos and challenges. In a world that often feels turbulent and unpredictable, your ability to maintain a calm demeanor can serve as a powerful anchor, not just for yourself, but for those around you. This doesn't imply that you suppress your emotions, rather. It's about acknowledging them and choosing to respond from a place of tranquility rather than reaction. To own your inner calm, you first need to develop self-awareness. This involves recognizing your triggers, understanding how you respond to stress, and being mindful of your emotional state. When you are aware of what causes you to feel anxious or unsettled, you can implement strategies to counteract those feelings before they escalate. This might include deep breathing exercises, mindfulness practices, or simply stepping away from a situation to gain perspective. By being attuned to your emotions, you empower yourself to take control and choose how you want to respond. Mindfulness encourages you to stay present in the moment, which can significantly reduce feelings of overwhelm. When you focus on the here and now, rather than worrying about the past or future, you create space for clarity and peace. This practice can help ground you in situations where chaos might otherwise reign, allowing you to process what's happening without becoming engulfed by it. Embracing techniques such as meditation or yoga can also enhance your ability to own your inner calm. These practices promote relaxation, reduce stress, and increase your overall sense of well-being. By regularly engaging in these activities, you can train your mind and body to respond to stresses with grace and composure. Over time, these techniques can become ingrained habits, allowing you to access that inner calm more readily in everyday situations. Life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to exert control over every aspect can lead to frustration and anxiety. Instead, embrace the uncertainty that life brings. Accepting that you cannot control everything allows you to respond to situations more fluidly and with greater ease. This acceptance doesn't mean being passive. Rather, it empowers you to focus your energy on what you can influence and to remain calm in the face of what you cannot. Cultivating positive self-talk can be instrumental in maintaining your inner calm. The narratives you create in your mind can significantly affect your emotional state. By consciously choosing to replace negative thoughts with affirmations of strength and resilience, you reinforce a sense of peace within yourself. This practice not only fosters self-confidence, but also helps you approach challenges with a more balanced perspective, allowing you to navigate difficult situations without being thrown off course. Owning your inner calm also involves setting healthy boundaries. Knowing your limits and communicating them effectively can prevent feelings of overwhelm and stress. When you honor your needs and protect your energy, you create a foundation for inner peace. This might mean saying no to additional responsibilities when you're already stretched thin or seeking support when you need it. By prioritizing your well-being, you position yourself to maintain calmness in the face of external pressures. It's essential to create a supportive environment that nurtures your inner calm. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you and distance yourself from negativity. The energy of those around you can significantly impact your emotional state, so cultivate relationships that reinforce your sense of peace. When you are in an environment that encourages calmness, it becomes easier to embody that state yourself. Believing in your worth is the foundational belief that you are valuable and deserving of respect, love, and success simply by being who you are. This belief isn't just a passive acknowledgement. It requires an active engagement with your self-perception and a commitment to fostering a positive self-image. The journey to believing in your worth is deeply personal and often requires introspection, reflection, and sometimes the courage to challenge ingrained narratives that may have been shaped by past experiences or societal expectations. To truly believe in your worth, you must first understand and acknowledge your unique qualities, talents, and contributions. Each person brings a distinct set of skills and perspectives to the world, and recognizing what makes you unique is essential. This can involve listing your strengths, achievements, and the qualities you admire in yourself. By focusing on your positive attributes, you begin to cultivate a mindset that appreciates and values who you are, rather than measuring your worth against others or external standards. Another crucial aspect of believing in your worth is overcoming self-doubt and negative self-talk. Many individuals grapple with inner critics that perpetuate feelings of inadequacy. These negative thoughts can be deeply rooted and often stem from comparisons to others, fear of failure, or past criticisms. To counter this, it is essential to practice self-compassion and challenge these harmful narratives. Instead of allowing self-doubt to dictate your self-worth, actively reframe negative thoughts into affirming statements that reinforce your value and capabilities. This can involve acknowledging that everyone makes mistakes and that these do not define your worth as a person. Believing in your worth requires you to set and uphold boundaries. When you value yourself, you understand the importance of protecting your time, energy, and well-being. Establishing boundaries means recognizing when something or someone does not align with your values or when you are being treated disrespectfully. This might mean saying no to situations that drain you or disengaging from relationships that undermine your sense of self-worth. By standing firm in your boundaries, you send a clear message to yourself and others that your worth is non-negotiable. Engaging in self-care practices is another essential component of believing in your worth. Prioritizing your physical, emotional, and mental well-being sends a powerful message that you value yourself. This can include activities that nourish your body, such as exercise and healthy eating, as well as practices that promote mental well-being like meditation, journaling, or engaging in hobbies that bring you joy. When you take the time to care for yourself, you reinforce the idea that you are worth the investment of time and energy. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable means recognizing that it's okay to seek help. Share your struggles and express your emotions. By opening up, you invite deeper connections with others and create a space where your worth is acknowledged and celebrated. This willingness to be authentic fosters an environment of trust and acceptance, reinforcing your belief that you are deserving of love and understanding just as you are. Taking the time to recognize and acknowledge your successes builds confidence and reinforces the belief that you are capable and deserving of good things. Whether it's completing a challenging project, mastering a new skill, or simply making it through a tough day, each accomplishment contributes to your self-worth. By celebrating these moments, you cultivate a positive self-image and a mindset that embraces your value.